All right, y'all, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm King Tyson. Don't forget to like and subscribe like I always tell y'all to do in the beginning or the end of my videos. Check it out. Before we start, write me at kingtyson713@yahoo.com if you want my advice, you want my opinion about something, or if you got an idea for the next video, write me, kingtyson713@yahoo.com. Also, scroll to the video tab section on this YouTube channel and look at the other videos. I got a lot of videos, y'all. I try to make my videos between 5 to 10 to 15 minutes, 20 minutes long, no more than that. I may got a few that's over 20 minutes, but very little. I try to keep the video short and sweet. Y'all can get the message and we move on to the next video. That's how I do things, because I feel like, hey, why am I up here talking to y'all for 30 minutes, 45 minutes, an hour at a time when I can get the message across in a short amount of time? So that's what we do on this channel. So scroll to the other videos, go to the video tab section, scroll to videos, read the title. If there's a title that you're interested in, click it, watch it, leave a comment whether you agree with me or you don't. I appreciate all the love and support. That's how we do. So look, I want to talk about the story. It's a true story. It happened in Fulton County. A black man was just found guilty, sentenced to 50 years in prison before attempt of murder of his newborn child. So let me give y'all the backstory. He was messing with this woman that was his co-worker. She ended up getting pregnant. The whole 9 months of her being pregnant, he didn't want the baby at all. He denied the baby. He didn't want the baby at all. The whole 9 months. Well, after the baby was born, the mother was having complications in the hospital. While she was having complications in the hospital, she asked the father, the man who's in prison right now, she asked him, hey, the baby is staying with her mother, which is the grandmother. She said, hey, can you get some milk and send it over to my mother, so my mother can feed the baby with the milk. So what he was doing was he was putting antifreeze. You heard me, antifreeze. Poor child, poor baby. He was putting antifreeze inside the milk. So he was trying to kill the baby. He was trying to make sure the baby was unalive because he didn't want to pay child support. This is what he confessed to at the police station. He did not want to pay child support. That's why he tried to do this. The baby is fine, y'all. The mother gave an update. She didn't want to talk about the sentencing, anything like that, but she gave an update. She said the baby is fine. Thank God for that the baby is fine. That's a strong baby. God has a purpose for that baby's life. But the baby was not going to make it. This man was giving this child antifreeze, and I'm guessing that the baby was sick. They probably ran blood tests and seen that something was going on that was in the system. Thank God that they found this guy. They found out that he did this, and he's doing he's serving time right now. I'm not one person who I'm quick to be like the police, but situations like this, you have people who need to be behind bars. If they ain't dead, they need to be behind bars, and this guy is one of them. And it's because of a stupid reason, is that he didn't want to pay child support. Once they did furthermore research, the guy had a fiance. So the reason why I'm bringing this video, because of the situation that, when you see what happens, ladies, this story, and fellas, this story teaches lessons. It teaches lessons when you listen to this story, because this man was cheating. He had a fiance. He's getting ready to get married to. He's all fun and games. He got his woman, his main woman, his fiance, and he cheating with a co-worker on the side. The co-worker ended up getting pregnant. Ladies, let me say this. You messing with a guy, whether you know he has a fiance or a wife or a girlfriend, whatever, you get pregnant. If this man shows you that, hey, I don't want this baby, he's going out of his way. The news said that the man tried to get her to tell her to get an abortion several times the whole 9 months. He refused the baby the whole 9 months. That should ring a red flag, ladies. You get pregnant by a guy who's trying to get you to abort the baby the whole 9 months, you got to be careful. Now, I understand. You got brothers, hey, we human. We'll mess with a woman, get her pregnant. We be mad and upset. We like, damn, I did not want her to be pregnant. I ain't ready for no kids. I don't want no more kids, and she pregnant. And you could be mad. I understand. You can even suggest that the woman get an abortion. I understand. Been through the situation myself. What I'm gonna say is this: there's ways to handle things. You know, there's something that you two could talk about. But I believe that this brother was doing this because not only was he trying to get out of the child support, but because he is getting ready to be married, and that's going to mess up his relationship right now. But do you see how dangerous things can be when you don't know what can happen? Now, this guy here that did all this stuff here, trying to get rid of this baby. The baby still live. Now you're not going to be married, and you just got sentenced to 50 years in prison. The worst thing you could have did was just pay child support. I mean, the worst case scenario without injuring the baby, you just pay child support. That's it. If your woman, and she can't accept the fact that you made a mistake and you had a baby, whatever, it is what it is. It's life. This situation happens. I'm not talking about the man giving antifreeze to a newborn baby, but situations happen where a man could be in a relationship, getting ready to be married, got a wife, girlfriend, whatever, and he's messing around and get another woman pregnant. This shit happens. This is real life. I understand it. It happens. But fellas, we gotta think about the situations we putting ourselves through. You out here cheating, and this is what happens. So I tell my brothers, when you out here cheating, like I tell the ladies, when you out here having sex, after a few times of having sex, you want to use protection. So you're making yourself that much vulnerable for a baby to be born. And you have to be careful. Men and women, you have to be careful. Ladies, you have to protect yourself. Please be on birth control. If this is a man that you are not with. This is a man you are not with. You need to be on some type of birth control because you don't want any unwarranted pregnancies. Fellas, you gotta protect yourself. Wear a condom. If you the type of brother who don't like condoms, and trust me, ladies, all men do not like to wear condoms. Ladies, y'all don't like for a man to wear condoms neither. But fellas, if you the type that you feel like you gotta feel it raw, get you a girl, get you a wife, and you be with her, and you can have all the raw sex you want to. But when you out here cheating and do your thing, this is what happens. A woman could get pregnant. And it's unfortunate and thank God that this baby is okay. But this could have been a worst case scenario if they didn't catch this stuff happening sooner. If they didn't catch it sooner than they caught it, what could have happened? You know, this is lessons. I really want my people to understand these are lessons and things that can happen. It's things that we putting ourselves through. These are things that making single mothers, you know, people, they give single mothers a bad break, but these are things that get the reason why people say single mothers catch bad breaks, because listen, you bringing a child in this world that a man clearly tells you he don't want. He purposely telling you, hey, I want you to have an abortion. She's refusing to have an abortion the whole 9 months. This is what the woman said. She refused the whole 9 months. She said he was adamant about having an abortion. Then this woman ended up trusting this man to, hey, just get some milk for the child. Ladies, you should not trust a man that denied your baby the whole 9 months. I can't tell you whether you should or you shouldn't have had an abortion, or you should get an abortion. It's not my job to tell you what you should and shouldn't do. You pray about it, whatever you feel like is works for your best situation. But these are why there are single mothers that don't have their fathers in these pictures, because of the decisions like this. She messed around with this guy and got pregnant. He ain't and I promise you, he wasn't trying to be in the picture. And if he didn't do anything to this child or try to attempt to do anything to this child, he was gonna get. If she would have put him in child support, he probably was going to be mad, probably didn't want anything to do with the baby. You know, this type of behavior is the reason why we got a lot of single mothers out here. And these fathers are, certain fathers are not, dads are not in these kids' life because of this type of stuff. This is the reason why. These situations like this that can happen. So I want my people to really understand, to think about a lot of things that we put ourselves through. Now I know things happen in the past. It happened. The kids are here now. But for future references, if you've been through something, you know, where you got a single father situation, you know, it's a situation was just sex and you get pregnant, it happens. I mean, this is, I got no judgment. But moving forward, we can't have that one time it happened, then you 4 and 3 and 4 and 5 times it happened. Come on, ladies. We got to be responsible. Fellas, we got to be responsible of who you not using protection with. This is the lessons all around. But y'all tell me what y'all think about this video. I'm King Tyson. Peace and blessings. On to the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe like I always tell y'all to do. I'm out.